Hello and welcome. Let's solve another interesting question. The question says x squared plus y squared is equals to 6x plus 10y minus 34. So we said we should find the value of x to the power of 3 plus y to the power of 3. Alright, so for us to solve this, we are going to start with the question itself. So x squared plus y squared is equals to 6x plus 10y minus 34. All right. So the thing we are going to be doing is this. We are going to be rewriting this 34 because we know that negative 9 minus negative 25 is going to give us what? Negative 34. So we are going to replace this negative 34 with negative 9, negative 25. All right. So we are going to have x squared plus y squared to be equals to 6x plus 10y minus 9 minus 25. All right. So now let's move everything that we have at this side to this other side. So we are going to have this as x squared plus y squared minus 6s minus 10y plus 9 plus 25. Everything will be equals to what? 0. All right. So now the next thing we are going to be doing is this. We are going to take x squared minus 6, then this. You know, if you want to take the completing the square, if you want to do this in form of completing the square, half of 6 is what? Half of 6 is 3. If you square it, you get 9. So that's why we are going to sum this and this and this together. All right. So we are going to have x squared minus 6s plus 9. All right. So for this, we are going to be left with y squared minus 10y. You know, half of 10 here is what? Is negative 5. If you square negative 5, you have what? 25. So we are going to have plus y squared plus, minus 10y plus 25 equals to what? 0. All right. So now the next thing we are going to do is you can put this in bracket. And put this in bracket. All right. So now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to solve this in form of what? Quadratic. This one too in form of what? Quadratic. So as you can see, what number can we multiply together that are going to give us what? 9. And when we add the numbers together, that is going to give us what? 6. It is nothing but what? Negative 3 and what? Negative 3. So if we are going to replace here with what? Negative 3. So we are going to have x squared minus 3s plus 9 plus y squared. Here the number is going to be nothing but what? Negative 5, negative 5. Because negative 5 multiplied by negative 5 is going to give us positive 25. And when you add negative 5 minus negative 5, you have negative 10. So we are going to have negative 5y plus 25. Everything equals to what? 0. Alright. So now, if we will now group them now, what is common here and here is s. So we are going to have s into, so we'll be left with what here? S minus 3. Okay, so here and here, what is common here? We factor out negative 3, we left with what? S minus what? S minus 3. Alright, so let's put them in their bracket. Alright, so similarly with this, we are going to have this as what is common here and here is y. So we'll be left with y minus 5. Okay, so here if we factor out negative 5, we are going to have y minus 5 and close your bracket, everything equals to what? 0. So if you look at this, s minus 3 is common. We factor out s minus 3. So if we factor out s minus 3, we'll be left with s minus 3. Alright, plus y minus 5 is common. If we factor out y minus 5, we'll be left with y minus 5. Everything equals to what? 0. So if you multiply this with this, you are going to have what? S minus 3 all square plus y minus 5 all square. So this will be equals to 0. Alright, so you are going to take note of something here, that if we have the sum of 2 squares, it can be more than 2. If you have a square plus b square plus c square to be equals to 0. The law says that a is equals to 0 if and only if we have an equation like this. So a will be equals to 0, b will be equals to 0, c will be equals to 0. Is that clear? But here we are just having A and B. So it is the law also hold. So it can be 2 or more. All right. So now here it means that S minus 3 will be equals to 0 and Y minus 5 will also be equals to what? 0. So S minus 3 is equals to 0 and Y minus 5 is equals to what? 0. So if I move this to the other side, 0 plus 3 is what? 3. So it means S is equals to 3 and Y is equals to what? 5. So the value of X and Y is nothing but what? It's nothing but 3 and what? 5 respectively. So now here we are going to have S to the power of 3 plus Y to the power of 5, right? Sorry. The power of 3 is going to be equals to 3 to the power of 3 plus 5 to the power of 3. So if you press that, 3 to the power of 3 is 9. 9 plus, and this is nothing but what? 125. So if you add this together, you are going to have 134. So it shows that our final answer is 134. So 134 is the final solution to this question. So this is how to resolve this question. Please take note of this step because this step is not common. Please just have to take note of this. All right. So thank you for watching.